Guys, welcome back to the Beastie Room. We are going to today have a look into our Ybyrapora, the Sapphire Pink Toe. Now, the Amazon Sapphire Pink Toe. Now these, we're not sure whether this one has got an egg sac or not. So what we done was we paired this at the same time as we paired our versicolours, which was back on the 8th of the 1st, 22. And she disappeared at exactly the same time as our verses, our Carabiner versicolours. And they were all mated at the same time. So we're hoping that she has got an egg sac. Now it's been a little while. We've already had our versicolour egg sacs from about a week ago, and we've left this one a little bit longer just in case. So today we're going to open this up and we're going to find out whether we got anything, or let's hope to God she's not molting. We will see. Right, so we're going to have a little look. We're going to see what we have. We've got all our stuff ready. We've got our nursery pot there. We've got our catch cups. Everything is here. It's all ready to go. I'm going to take our backing board off and I'll turn this around and you will see in there. Now this is where she's sealed it all off. So we can't actually see in there and we can't see down here. So she's actually inside the substrate up against this piece of bark. So it's making it very, very difficult for us to ascertain what is going on. So we are literally just going to have to, fingers crossed, hope it's good. Right then, so what we'll do, you can see in there quite well. That's cool. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up here. There's a little bit of a hole there. Let's see what we got. Oh.
If I get on my box, will we be able to see in there?
Oh.
Please let me get on my box and see in there.
Come round onto your box. Then we'll turn this around. We can't see nothing now, can we? Is that good?
Just getting focused. Sorry, guys. We can't see.
So what we're going to do is we are going to pull this back a little bit. I need to see it all. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to open this right up. I need a different tool. Once I get it open, we'll see. Oh wow. Here we go. Look at that!
The torch is blowing us out a little bit. That's it.
Look at that. Can we see in there?
Yeah.
Is that focusing on them?
Just.
Focus on the female. Zoom in.
Yeah.
Zoom in.
Ooh.
There we go. Look at that. Babies everywhere. This is really, really cool. Baby Ybyrapora. Now as you can see there, we had no way of telling what was going on in here at all. So we've literally had to leave it to the judgment of our knowledge of how long it takes for an egg sac to hatch from when it was first dropped. We obviously have to sit back on the knowledge that we gain when we're breeding our spiders, that when they disappear, we know that we can take our dates from these certain behaviours in our spiders. And as luck would have it, it's worked out perfectly. By leaving these a little bit longer than we did our versicolors, that's given it a little bit extra, and that's allowed these to hatch. One of the things that I was worried about was if we broke in too early and she had an egg sac, maybe she'd only just laid it a week or two, and then we'd have been opening up a very, very young egg sac, which we don't want to do. So it's better to leave it that little bit longer. These have been left for about 45 days, 48 days, I think. So yeah, this is absolutely perfect. I am chuffed to bits. Right then, so what we're going to have to do now is we are going to have to try and remove her and get these babies out and get them in our pot. So I'm thinking, right, what we're going to do, the actual webbing is all around the bark. So I think we can lift the bark up and bring the webbing with it, so we can bring the whole thing out of the enclosure. That's going to be the plan. That's what we're going to try. We're going to get a pot. So what we're going to do, we're going to put it inside here. And hopefully we can keep it all in. Oh, I think you're going to get a really good look at this. Get rid of the water. Right, I'm going to bring this out. Right, here we go. As you can see, this would have been the floor of the enclosure, which all the substrate, this is bone dry. And inside here is our nest. Look at that. Got a really good view.
Yep, let me get in and... No, put the light back down. That's it. She's so pretty.
Isn't that wonderful? Absolutely wonderful. So what we can do now is we can we want to attempt to get our female out. So we're going to pull this back. You notice we've seen no aggression from her. She's not been interested in doing anything. Oh, look at these lovely little babies. Fabulous. You can see she's lost a little bit of condition. Look at that. Isn't that just wonderful? That is amazing. I'll leave that with you. Just going to grab my phone. That's incredible. That is marvellous. We're going to get a couple of shots. Do that. So we get a couple of photographs. And then we're going to have to see if we can't tease our female out. Oh, these look wonderful. Right. Always nice to get some nice cool photographs. Right, so what we want to do is we want to get our female into our catch cup really. So we're going to try and walk her up the bark. Is she going to want to leave? Are you going to come up here? There we go. You notice there's no aggression. See if we can get her to walk into the pot. Come on, girl. She's like, I don't like the look of that box.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There we go. She's done. She's in nice and gently. What we can do is we can just pop her on the side there, and now we can move these babies. So what we've done is we've got our nursery pot here. And now we're going to try and move these all out. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can't. Be nice if a few ran together, wouldn't it? There we go. Right, this is not going to work.
Are they running away?
Yeah. I think what we're going to do, I think possibly we are going to leave this as it is. And I think one of the problems we're going to have, this is the remainder of the egg sac here. This is our egg sac. Look at that. Wow. I'll pop that straight in. See if we can't. These are very, very big slings. Right. We're going slowly. The size of them. Some of these are really big. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there and catch up in a minute. Right, I think what we're going to do is we are going to stop filming for a moment, and we're going to catch these up because this is going to take a little time. They're very quick, they're very big as well, they're really lovely. So what we'll do, we'll get them all moved over. I'll see you in a second. Well, that was epic, to say the least. These little guys don't hang around, and it's quite difficult getting them all into the nursery pot. As you will see in a moment, they are literally just doing laps and laps and laps of the nursery pot. Now, this is one of the reasons we often get asked, why do we take the egg sacs away from the females? And this is one of the reasons we do that, because trying to transfer them from here to here is really quite difficult. And yeah, there's more chance of you damaging them trying to move them and keep them all into one space than it is to actually take the egg sac that little bit earlier. Now, as we said in the beginning, we didn't have the luxury of doing that with this particular one because we wasn't 100% sure whether she even had an egg sac. So we'd paired her, we'd done everything, but we still didn't know because we had no way of viewing what was going on because she was dug down in the soil and she basically made her cocoon within the soil, in the substrate. Now, we're going to put our female back in so she can go back in here. What we're going to do is we're going to just top her water bowl up because we tipped everything out. Give our plant a bit of a water. Then we can literally just pop her back in. She's been so well behaved. Now these really are a pretty little spider. And we don't see that many of them, to be fair. But you can see there with the colouring and everything else. They've got blue hues, purple hues. They really are very pretty. And they're only a small spider as well. They're not very big. Alright, so we're going to bring her up here and we'll see if we can't get her to walk out of the box. Come on, girl. And the most important thing we're looking for now with this spider is to get some food into her. So what we will do is we will get her back in. She's very stubborn. We will get her back into her enclosure. Come on, girl. Here we go. There we go. There he is. She's back in. And what we'll do now is we will just leave her to settle down for the rest of the day, and then this evening, just before lights out, we can we'll pop in a little bit of food, and hopefully she'll feed and get herself a drink. Right. So we'll close this up. As you can see there, these are one of them spiders that they're relatively easy to keep. They can be a little bit temperamental. Most of this is down to people keeping them too wet. So as you've seen in this enclosure, it's quite dry. So they do like a humidity, but as we've said before, it needs to be in the air, not in the soil. So keep them on a little bit on the dry side and they do a lot better. Now if you want to come and have a look at these, you might well get a shot as to how they are. They are very active. And you can appreciate now the trouble we had trying to get them all in the pot. It's very difficult. They are such pretty little spiders. Now these are all available to go to their new homes now. They're already full-blooded slings. Marvellous. Right, so we will pop that in the incubator. That can go along with our verses. Keep them in there, nice constant temperature. They'll do well. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Look out on Facebook. These guys will be available. And yeah, don't forget, hit the like button. It'd be really, really cool if everyone watching the film can hit the like button. It really does the algorithm the world of good and does the channel enormous favours. Brilliant stuff. Right then, don't forget, be calm, be gentle, and love your spider. I'll see you soon, guys.